Everybody, and welcome to Nintendo Land for your latest video game news and updates. Welcome everybody, and this morning, around 6 a.m. Eastern Time, the Nintendo Direct went up. This has been rumored all week long. There's been leaks, there's been true leaks, there's been false leaks, there's been fake hope, false hope, real hope, there's been all kind of stuff. The new hope, there's been all kind of stuff, but Nintendo has been hinting at this for a while now. We have had lots of pictures that they've been posting, like the Chibi Robo on fire and stuff. It's just little tiny nicks, crannies, and crooks they were getting in to just mess with our brains. But they knew we wanted a Nintendo Direct, and they knew one was coming, and it did come, and I'm happy for that. Although it was just a Nintendo Direct Mini, it did show a lot of games that were coming out in the springtime, so it kind of like colludes that springtime, you know, it shows everything that we're going to get from about now to about probably their next big Nintendo Direct, which is from like about now to March. And it looks like a pretty good lineup. Like, I'm genuinely happy with what they showed. So we're going to start off in talking about what they showed. And the first thing they showed was The World Ends with You. The World Ends with You came out on the DS, I believe, like 10 years ago. Something crazy. And it has a big cult following. There's a lot of people that actually like this game. I'm thinking, you know, what the heck is this game as I'm watching this? I have no clue what's going on. I have no clue. No like information about this game, but apparently it was on a DS a while ago, and you know, if people are happy with it, I'm happy with it. You know, if this is hitting home at a target base with people that really like enjoy this game and hits their nostalgia, you know, I can't fall back with that, because like, you know, if Sunshine came out, I would have loved that. Mario Sunshine, you know, came out on the Switch, I would have, you know, completely adored that. That would have been awesome. So I can feel where the fan base is coming from, and I see that. Now, I don't think there's really a specific release date. It just says springtime 2018. Next is Pokken Tournament DX DLC. It's actually having DLC. Now, me, along with a lot of other people, didn't believe this was happening. I think I really, you know, the thing that really got me is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I said, you know, if DLC is not coming out for Mario Kart 8, there's no DLC coming out for Pokken. I was wrong. Pokken is having 2 packs of DLC in, like, well, 2 waves. The first wave is going to be a character and 2 supporting characters, and I think the same thing is for Wave 2. For Wave 1, actually, to be even more specific, it's releasing on January 31st. It's going to have Aegislash, along with Mega Rayquaza and Mimikyu as the side supporting characters. And then for Wave 2, hitting on March 23rd, it will have Blastoise alongside with a set of Mew and Celebi. So there's some stuff for you Pokken fans. I'm not a big Pokken fan. My friend Eli plays Pokken a lot. I hope to try it with him. You know, and I played the demo a little bit. It seems a lot of fun, but you know, I'm not really big on purchasing this game right now. I'm not big on like these fighter games right now. I've been playing 3D platformers and 2D platformers, stuff like that. So don't have too much time to play that right now. I'll probably play it with my friend. But DLC. There's no really set prices, I don't think, yet, but I'm thinking it's going to be like $10 for 1 pack and $20 for both. So, Kirby Star Allies comes out March 16th, which is actually very soon. Like, I really can't wait for that. It is going to have a big mechanic on multiplayer. You could play it with up to 4 people, and, you know, it's exactly the trailer I want to see. There is a story again. It is some new type of evil character that's taking over from, like, the galaxy or something. And it looks really clean. Like, the graphics even look better than what we saw at E3 last year. So, I'm really excited to see, you know, more about this game and stuff. And I think we've really seen the big meat, the big hole of this game. Now it's just time for us to get it on our Switch. So, yeah, March 16th, which is still a bit away. But, you know, it's one of the closer games that I'm waiting for, is Kirby Star Allies. So, Dragon Quest Builders, there's a demo out today for that, along with the Kirby Battle Royale game. There's a demo out today for that. But I think Kirby Battle Royale actually comes out next week, next Friday. So that's the game I plan on picking up as well, so that's pretty cool. The Hyrule Warriors Ultimate Edition is coming out, and this is the one that excited me pretty much, you know, one of the major ones that got my attention. I got Hyrule Warriors for the 3DS, and I got it for the 3DS just because of the DLC that it came with, which is weird that the Wii U didn't get that same DLC. But obviously the 3DS was definitely the lesser version compared to the Wii U. Obviously the Wii U was inferior with its graphics, but the 3DS was more inferior with its content. So I wanted the more content, I wanted the more characters, so I bought the 3DS version, played through the story one time, and started to, go on that long route of the 100%. And then I got to the point where I had to trade my SD cards to my new DS, and I ended up losing all my progress. So I stopped playing it altogether. But this is what I really wanted. I know I wasted $40 for the DS game, but this is what I've been waiting for. All the DLC is in this one game. You get it all for the one price of $60, which is kind of a slap in the face of the people that bought the DS version and all the DLC packs that came after it. But I'm very excited about this. This is actually something that I wanted a long time ago and I forgot about because of the Skyward Sword HD rumors that I wanted and the Link Between Worlds HD that I wanted. So I was like, okay, I had my mind off of it, but this is amazing. This is awesome. I can't wait for that. Next up is Mario Tennis Aces. Mario Tennis Aces is pretty much just another Mario Tennis game. I was like, oh goodness, not Mario Tennis again. And especially after Power Smash on the Wii U, I think is what it's called. Mario Tennis is definitely a game that I have played in the GameCube era with Camelot and stuff, and I was like, it went downhill for me from there, and I just stopped playing it. And then finally, it looks like it's getting revived. It's being made by Camelot again, and then Mario has these nice, Mario and all the characters have visors, and you can see their hair. They're actually wearing tennis garb, and this is something that I thought was weird why they never did. It was always just the Mario characters in their regular costumes, regular outfits, playing these sports. It's amazing to see these characters actually wearing the right uniforms and outfits to be playing these games. Like Mario Golf, the old Mario Golf, you had Mario in the USA golf outfit. With the cleats and everything, so it just feels right to have these characters in the tennis outfits. And there's a story mode this time. There's mini games and there's bosses and stuff. Of course, it's Petey Piranha again, but there's bosses and stuff, and it looks really nice. I'm really glad that Nintendo is taking this right route. And it looks nice. I'd rather have had Mario Baseball, obviously, or Mario Golf, or Mario Basketball, or a new Mario game like Mario Football. But I'm glad Mario Tennis is taking the better approach, and this is just proof that there is lean room for Camelot to make Mario Baseball, for them to make Mario Golf, just to get that Mario vibe back into what we love, and that's awesome. This is another big one to me that I did not expect. That even if they told me Mario Tennis is coming out for the Switch, I did not expect to like it the way I did. But that is coming out just spring 2018. There's nothing. That's it. There's no release date for that. They said it's really similar to Mario Tennis Power Tour on the GBA. So, with the game, with the story mode and stuff like that, so it has some RPG aspects. So we'll see how that goes. Super Mario Odyssey update. So I was really waiting for this. People were really waiting for this because we want DLC for Super Mario Odyssey. But we got something different. We're getting a free update for Mario Odyssey. It is including 3 new costumes. I think there's a night costume, and there's a Mario Sunshine costume with the shirt, button-up shirt, the sunglasses, and everything. And obviously, if you guys have watched my Super Mario Sunshine prediction video for Super Mario Odyssey, I said that you can kind of see Isle Delfino in the globe for Super Mario Odyssey, and I was predicting that there was going to be a Super Mario Sunshine world to come in DLC, and I'm actually still super positive on that. But the thing with that is, this DLC coming out, I'm just hoping it still happens. The fact that we're getting the Sunshine outfit, it's kind of maybe like a hint from Nintendo. But yeah, we're getting that, and we're getting a new mode called Luigi's Balloon World or something. It's where you take a balloon and you hide it in the cities or the areas, and you put it online, and someone online has to find it. The quicker they find it, that's the worse for you. But the longer they take to find the balloon, that's better for you. And you can also do the same. You can go find people's balloons. And it's really cool. It kind of gives you an arrow as to where to look towards. And also, I noticed something that many people didn't comment on. If you look at with this game, I always wondered, why isn't there like a night version of, the beach? Or what is it? The Seaside Kingdom. Or why isn't there a night version of, you know, like certain worlds, or like a different daytime version of certain worlds? You can see that in this mini game. For instance, I think I forgot exactly what world it was. I think it was the Seaside Kingdom, but it was nighttime, and for the first time I was like, whoa, that's different. And like the Sand Kingdom had a sunset. You know, it was like different times of day now that we get to see, and it looked amazing. And it's awesome that they added that little bit of detail that I noticed. But that's it. It's free DLC. It's coming February. I'm not sure on the release date. I think it's just straight February. I actually have the costumes here. It's Sunshine Shades and outfit modeled after Super Mario Sunshine. The musician hat plus the outfit to look like one of the new Donk City musicians. That's a hard word. And then the knight armor plus the helmet. So that's coming, just like I said, just February, I think is all we got. So hopefully this is just like a, you know, Nintendo saying, we hear you, we're getting you Mario Odyssey DLC. Hold on a second. Here, take this for a while, and then, you know, while we work on this DLC some more. And I believe the DLC is really going to come like around like the last direct before E3. Maybe E3, but I feel like we're getting this big Mario DLC chunk this holiday. It's going to be like this holiday's, you know, big thing. Like Zelda was for 2017, for the end of 2017. Then we have a couple little games here and there. Some SNK Heroines, Tag Team Frenzy. I can't tell you much about that. That's some like 2D fighting game with waifus, I think. That's the one. Coming in spring 2018. Mario plus Rabbids DLC. The new character is Donkey Kong. It has a little cutscene with Donkey Kong helping Rabbid Peach. But nothing much there. Just story DLC. And I think it just, you know, I think this one is actually the one coming a little later. I think like in May it said. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, it's coming on later on. Okay, spring 2018 it says, so yeah. Payday 2, there's some new DLC or something with that coming February 27th. I don't know if you're a big Payday 2 fan. I don't know much about it at all, so there's that. And then we have two games in the same category here. Fee and Celeste are coming February and January respectively. And, you know, they're pretty much games by EA. And it may, you know, I don't know how this is going to go. If you guys are fans of those, there you go. Yeah, Faye comes out February 16th, and Celeste comes out January 25th. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze comes out May 4th for the Nintendo Switch. It's coming from the Wii U. It's the same exact game. The only thing that they added was Funky Kong. I really love Tropical Freeze. Like I told you, it's one of my favorite, if not my favorite games from the Wii U. It has the best soundtrack out of any game to date. Hands down, love it. And it is one of the best 2D platformers, period. I love this game to death. I don't know if I'm going to be double dipping, though. You know, I love it for what it was on the Wii U, and it really stood its time for the Wii U for me. It's one of like my best Wii U memories, so I kind of want to keep it there. And I don't know if I want to pay $60 or pay $60 for a game that I already have just for Funky Kong. You know what I mean? So, or just to play it on the go. It's not that worth it to me, so I really doubt that that'll be the draw for me. So, we'll see. And then the Direct ended with Dark Souls Remastered for the Switch, obviously, May 25th. Don't know anything about Dark Souls. I heard about it. You know, it's some game that fans have a big cult following for. There's lots of different Dark Souls. I don't know how many. But yeah, I think this is just one, and it's being remastered. I don't know how far of a remaster this is. Is it from the ground up? Or, like, you know, is it just some touch-ups here and there? Is it going to have a Nintendo spin to it at all, like Skyrim did with the Zelda Breath of the Wild costume and sword and stuff like that with the shield? So that's all we know. Dark Souls Remastered May 25th. They just showed a little opening cinematic trailer, and that was it. I'm very surprised that Nintendo decided to end the Direct with that one. Normally they end with some big first-party Nintendo game. They didn't. Also, normally they start with some big first-party Nintendo game, and they didn't. So, I don't know. I was kind of like, that was the part of the Direct that was kind of confusing me, and they've done that a lot recently. Now I'm getting afraid. You know, now I'm getting afraid that Nintendo has this in their head where they don't need to start off with a big banger, or they don't need to end with a big banger, and they do. They definitely do to me. You know, because it's weird. They ended some Directs last year off with Super Mario Odyssey, which is fine. We knew that was coming. That's not nothing new. That's not nothing big. You can't just end a Direct on a 15-minute showing of Mario Odyssey and then say, this is it. Bye, guys. what happened to those, 1 minute, 2 minute trailers of something big coming in the future? And we just haven't been getting any of those. So yeah, nothing really big, shocking, crazy out of this direct. Once again, it was a mini direct, and since it was labeled mini direct, I think this really calmed everybody down a little bit. Saying, look, this is nothing too big, but this is some small stuff. And for a mini direct, it did very well. I was very surprised and very shocked and very happy with what Nintendo gave us. So yeah, I think the springtime is going to have some pretty decent games. One game that wasn't on there was Yoshi 2018. It was not mentioned, it was not brought up, nothing about it. So it looks as if that game is getting pushed back towards the summer or towards fall, which is understandable. But I really thought Kirby and Yoshi were going to be like those side titles, one month and one the next month. But yeah, I did predict Kirby to be first, and Kirby is definitely first. Like I said, March 16th, I believe. So I'm really excited for Kirby. I'm really excited for the Zelda Hyrule Warriors Remastered, Ultimate Pack. I'm really excited for Mario Tennis. I cannot believe I'm saying this. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I'm really excited for the people that haven't played it on the Wii U that are going to play it now. I'm really excited for the Mario Rabbids DLC. Like I said, I love Mario Rabbids. I thought it was a lot of fun. It has a Donkey Kong theme and stuff. I'm excited for that. But yeah, I'm excited for a lot of those things. Mario Odyssey DLC, I'm just excited that it's addressed that DLC is a thing. And I think if they put that free DLC in there, there's definitely going to be paid DLC down the long run, or if not paid, just big chunks of DLC in the long run. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, lots of good stuff here. I'm really shocked with Nintendo. They surprised me. They shocked me. Because I was expecting some really low end of the Spectrum stuff, but they got some surprises. They got your man here. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and watching this news update and for information for you guys. Let me know what you guys thought of the Direct. Did it surprise you? Did it shock you? Did it excite you for what's coming in the spring of 2018? Let me know down below. And for all your latest video game news and updates, I'm Nintendo Land, signing out. Hey guys, I just wanted to let you guys know something really small real quick. The Nintendo Direct Mini is actually a sign of something bigger to come. A Reddit user named Natzor, I'm sorry if I butchered that at all, but he apparently has found that every single Nintendo Mini, there has been a bigger Direct to follow. And if you can see up here, the distance in days is like 12 days, 6 days, 1 day even, 8 days, 20 days. And most of this is actually credible. People have actually looked into this and made sure this was correct. So we could be seeing a bigger Direct in the coming days. So keep your eyes peeled. I will let you guys know if I hear anything more or see anything about this. But yeah, this is exciting. Maybe some of those bigger games such as Metroid Prime 4 or the Yoshi game can get touched, or even the Fire Emblem game coming soon. So this is some big news here. Hopefully there's more to come. Hopefully there's some bigger things announced. And yeah, this is all just exciting. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.